what is this now? I can smell the dang thing from here. 1992. You'd think I'd know what it is. It's on my trailer, behind my truck. But no, it's all lumpy and bulgy looking. I know very little about things that say that on them. But I'm guessing by how ugly this thing is and how chunky the bumpers are, it's a 73? I don't know. It certainly does have the fastest of backs. On today's episode of Things That Have No Business Being Quick and Muscular, someone explain this one to me. Didn't break. I see nothing wrong here. Everything's fine. Children. Well, what flavor of Louisville nightmare stands before us today? This is a 1973 Ford Mustang. Fastback. Oh yeah. Seasonally switched to iced coffee. I know it's a 73 Mustang because it's ugly. I know there's some flavor of 351 two-barrel under there. I know it has bucket seats and other redeeming qualities. I know it has the fastest of backs. And I know it's an absolute pile. And that's all I know. Okay, I also know we unloaded it off the trailer yesterday, and the brake pedal kind of did something, so figure that one out. Didn't even have to use the parking brake. Did I mention it's an absolute pile? This is another of Josh's quality contributions. We don't know a whole lot about it. We do know it was restored at some point. Well, you know, restored. And the interior is made out of 3 different interiors spray painted black. The car appears to have originally been red, but it's now cheapo, semi kind of metallic-y blue. And there's a lot of Bondo in it. Like a lot. Also holes. Don't forget holes. I didn't know these had that feature. Kind of cool. The back seat folds down flat too to create a fake 2-seater. Yeah. Someone took the carpet out of my grandpa's office to put in here. Surprisingly enough, it doesn't smell as bad as you might think. There are noises in this car. That can't be good. Among other surprises, we have keys. So let's open the trunk and, I don't know, see if a family of rats comes running out. Hey, buddy. Okay, guess we need to get this thing running and driving and get it far away from here before he decides the shop looks like a nice new place to live. Anywho, where was I? Oh yeah, this thing's a pile. Like, really a pile. Oh, cool though, it's got nostrils. Oh, also, look how this is shiny. In 72, these things still had metal bumpers, and that trim could be all polished and neat looking. What was that noise? You know, he did mention the rat poop, but this is the first time seeing of it. Delightful. Nothing we can't fix with a little free all. You know, it frees all. Oh yeah. Now before we get too excited. Okay. Now we can continue. Not only does the crank turn, kinda, the throttle moves. So that's good. And the oil looks like this. Apparently in 73, these things still had points. So I guess look at the file. Well, there's stuff in there, but not a lot. Now taking bets. It's either gonna run in 3 minutes or never. Huh? No smoke yet. Hey, we might need that later. On classic Fords, this is way too easy. Uh-oh, uh-oh, oh. What did they do? Park this yesterday? All right, here's another cool classic Ford feature. The ignition actually gets powered off of the solenoid here, so when it's cranking, even without the key, it will fire if there's spark. Is there spark? I'm thinking no. Before I get in to scrub the points, I should probably clean some of the poop off. I'm gonna have to sterilize this. Well, I'm sure this is a good sign, but nothing electrical works. Except for that. Oh, and those. But after a little scrubbing in here with the file, we got sparkies. So we'll give it another generous helping of this. Oh yeah. Yeah, some of it even went in there. And... Really? You're disappointing me. Again? Huh. It's not even trying. Guess I should check for spark at the wires or whatever. Or just try more fuel. There we go. It's just thirsty. Well, before I get too recited, I guess I should unhook that fuel line and see what manner of horrible stuff's coming out of that. Oh yes, and the alternator belt's off for some reason. Probably not worth figuring out. Okay, I figured it out. Might still work though. Did I mention this thing was parked in 1992? And it's been rotting into the earth ever since. Outside. I don't know why they're always so easy. I don't know why. Well, I shouldn't say they're always so easy, but this is a special case. Couldn't find my electric fuel pump rig. Then I remembered this. Well, let's see what this does. Yes. Oh. Why would there be gas there? All right, well, anyway. Yeah? So I flood it now. Yes. Yes. Oh, come on. Why are you so stubborn? Did I leave the key off? How about now? Yes. 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 More fuel? Oh God. Oh, it's flooded. Surprise, surprise. I need a third hand. Okay. Why did it idle right away? Alright, pretty cool. Okay, just real quick and for fun. Let's see if it moves. No. No, No, it does not. Well, okay. I guess we should check the transmission fluid. And hit the carburetor with something so it stops flooding everywhere. Got my carburetor adjuster. Sure. Oh, I suppose we should go ahead and figure out where the coolant leak's out of. Why are things always like this? Really? There we go. Oh, little spider. Yep. No gauges, no nothing. Oh God. Don't be on fire. Come on. Thank you. Oh. I thought about moving. Oh, it's totally gonna do something. Let's check the fluid. Well, not gonna get far with that carburetor. In fact, we're not gonna get anywhere at all. But it does run. Rather amazingly, power steering works. I forgot. I have a real job to do today. More on that later. What's the Sunday job I forgot? Oh, nothing important, just mail trucks. Now, there's a sight. What a weird mix of stuff we get around here. Mail trucks, cool old muscle cars, and even Fords. You don't get this kind of stuff just anywhere, you know. Have to do this somewhere between 4 and 6 times today. One after another. And try not to find anything horrible. Just do oil changes and inspections and easy stuff. It's fine. Whoopsie. Well, we'll get back to this tomorrow? I don't know. Need to grab another carburetor. Or maybe just a kit. Maybe it's just a needle and seat and it's overflowing and hitting the throttle blade and running out the ported vacuum. That would make too much sense. Oh yes, and transmission fluid. Type F, I believe. And then, we recreate bullet? It's important to be prepared. And defense is key. Well, it's several days later. I'm looking at this thing with fresh eyes. Well, not fresh, kind of tired actually. But anyway, let's pull the lid off the carburetor and see if we can unstick the float. Pretty sure that there's gas coming out here because this is ported. It sits on top of the throttle blade. This thing's overflowing fuel in there and it's riding that way. Also, this should probably be plugged into something, but that's neither here nor there. Why does it have 2 ported vacuum hookups? That's interesting. Or maybe I'm wrong. Delicious. I'm gonna go ahead and pre-fill the bowl like this so I can see what's going on. Resist the urge to run it with the bowl open. This one time I had a wee little backfire turn into a really impressive carb fire. Just saying. You are allowed to learn from my mistakes. Okay, quick little cleaning worked. Really didn't even look that bad in there. There must have been a tiny little bit of crud on the needle and seat. Onward. Went ahead and switched to premium instead of mixed gas and poured it everywhere. Oh, somehow smells worse. Well, you start today. Please? Hold on. Well, you know, Well, what do you like now? Okay. All right. A little grumpy. Not bad. Oh, what the hell. Runs better with fuel in the car. Man, listen to this thing now. Sounds great. Okay, engine's happy. Transmission is not, but I have a theory. The shifter feels like it's doing something, but I think it's a lie. Park isn't all the way in park, and first gear, the car starts moving backwards. So is there like a pivoty thingy, or just the linkage end totally loose and barely doing anything? Am I gonna have to get under here and figure that out? Nah. Jack stand. Because if I tie under a Ford, I'll be upset. Well, I reviewed the footage and it sure looks like the shifter linkage is shifting and linkaging. So that's not great news. Yep, that seems right. Interesting. Sometimes it revs happy, sometimes it doesn't. That's it. Drink up. You know, I'm well familiar with automatic transmissions and what they do when they sit for years and years, so I'd already assumed this thing was way low. Especially when it, just kind of wiggled back and forth. But when I pulled the stick and it read over full, I got confused. And then I pulled the stick and it said empty, so there we go. Okay, what do we get now? Uh-oh. Yeah, why is every gear reverse? Oh, except neutral. Neutral's kind of forward. Reverse is reverse. Neutral's forwardish. Drive is nothing. Second is nothing. And first is reverse again. So, wonder if it's similar to a torque fly and it uses one band for low and reverse, and there's something else that should be working that's brokey. I'm no expert, but at least I put more fluid in it for no reason. Okay, here's my genius theory. I'm gonna leave it in drive, I'm gonna walk away. If I do that, pretty sure it'll just, roll away. No? Now roll away? Come on, do the thing. Well, it looks and smells quite bad. It is full. I put in exactly 2 quarts. I really don't think I ruined it, because when I started it was reversing in forward gears. It just does it better now. Well, that is disappointing. Transmission shot. Anyone in the Western Washington area happen to be sitting on a perfectly good C6? I won't hold my breath. Even if you do have one, I'm not going to put it in there. Okay, maybe. Hey, it's not all bad. It runs. Actually runs really well now. And the brake pedal does something, so that's cool. And it would back up anywhere you wanted. I suppose that's going to do it for now. If transmission falls in my lap, I'll let you know. Oh, and if you want to buy a 73 Fastback Mustang that goes backwards really well, but that's about it, let me know that too. I guess I should look at this thing again now. Yay!